Well, they're not just about killing babies anymore. A former Planned Parenthood worker recently came forward about concerns over the abortion giant distributing cross-sex hormones to teenagers, especially young girls seeking a transition. Back in 2015, Planned Parenthood began offering hormone replacement therapy, which is incredibly expensive, and found a way to get taxpayers to cover it. They bill insurance companies and place confused teenagers on Medicaid. All this with a simple signature on a consent form. I'm David Fiorazzo, and this is Christ and Culture. The love of money is the root of all kinds of evil, and Planned Parenthood has found another lucrative service which comes at the expense of children's lives. According to a former staffer, no doctors were present to evaluate the girls at Planned Parenthood, and the children were not always accompanied by a parent. For confused kids who were displaying signs of emotional and mental health issues, according to reports, in what sane universe is giving them hormones good for them or a good thing to do? Is there something other than money driving this demonic practice? Well, Jim Sedlak of the American Life League reminds us Planned Parenthood is, and always has been, a population control organization. Sedlak said this: "The more females you can get to think that they're males, the better off you are in achieving population control. As soon as they sign the form, Planned Parenthood can't be responsible for anything," Sedlak explains. It is the young girl who is responsible, and so Planned Parenthood is off the hook legally. They're getting tons and tons of money, and our children, especially our high school children, are under attack. There you have it. No responsibility, no accountability. Easy money. Just like encouraging teenagers to have sex and get pregnant, as long as its customers keep coming back, the abortion mega business is thrilled, and they now have a new revenue stream. Abigail Schreier is a journalist for the Wall Street Journal and author of the book Irreversible Damage: The Transgender Craze Seducing Our Daughters. She interviewed the woman who said her job at Planned Parenthood involved providing hormone prescriptions to teenage girls who identify as boys. The former worker said, "Trans-identifying kids are cash cows and are sadly kept on the hook for follow-up appointments, blood work, and meetings." Even more disturbing, though, is the clinic manager who handled treatments of testosterone and other hormones had no prior medical experience. And worse, many children being treated had suffered emotional and mental abuse. These people need to be investigated and jailed, but they are protected by big government, the Democrat media, of course, and a powerful and intimidating LGBTQ lobby. These people suppress the truth and have been given over to a depraved mind, as described in the Bible in Romans chapter 1. Now, God created the heavens and the earth by his great power, and also created mankind, male and female. Science and biology back this up. He established natural marriage between one man and one woman. Jesus confirmed all this in the Gospels. God established the family. He values every human life made in his image and encourages procreation. Demonic minions of the left in America oppose all this. Many former LGBT individuals are coming forward and telling their stories, including the damage that is being done to millions of lives. One such person is Jeffrey McCall. He lived as a transgender woman and was recently interviewed on CBN's The Prayer Link. He said, "Confused young people struggling with their identity need to know the truth of the gospel and be set free. Those who are being hurt and those who are being deceived are being used by the enemy in the LGBT community and in Hollywood to push things that are anti-God." McCall added, quote, "I don't think it is the people in those communities that we should be against, but I definitely think it's the spirit behind it, the spirit of Antichrist, to be your own God and do your own thing. So I think we should have to tackle the spiritual aspect," End quote. Now, the Bible says our struggle is not against flesh and blood, but we war against spiritual forces of darkness that influence people. And the agendas of the left are, in fact, dark. Despite human suffering and many countless casualties, they will lie and use any means necessary to reach their ends. But if they don't turn to Jesus, their own end is coming. Judgment is coming, and God will separate the wheat from the tares. Don't wait until that day to get right with Him. God bless you, and keep speaking the truth about things that matter. Hey guys, thanks for watching. Most of you know our show is being censored by big tech.
While this makes it harder to meet the cost of producing the show, that's part of it. It also demonstrates that we must be having tremendous success, or they wouldn't bother to try to shut us down.
If you like hearing truth and common sense with a love for freedom, please join the Patriot Club with a one-time $99 tax-deductible donation. And you'll get this sweet vessel of joy as part of a thank you for joining the Patriot Club.
Etched with the American flag and the words freedom never tasted so good.
All you have to do is visit patriotclub.us and become a Patriot member today.
That's patriotclub.us. Thank you and God bless.